Hey, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and all other placements. Welcome or welcome back to Sacred Light Tarot. This is Anna, and we are going to be taking a look at the 8/8 Lionsgate Portal. All right, guys, I am going to start doing all 12 signs here on the channel, so make sure that you are subscribed, that you like, and that you set the notification bells to on so that you don't miss out on upcoming content, guys. And once we hit 10,000 subscribers, as long as you're subscribed, we will be giving away the Seasonal Fox Tarot, the Day Edition, which is signed, sealed, out of print, and numbered. All right, guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the energy for Lionsgate, which is okay. There we go. Shelter, the first card in the deck, and you saw me shuffle. Shelter, spiritual growth, accountability, and healing. All right, some of you may be going through a period of tapping into some of your spiritual gifts or connecting with spirit guides. By the way, I need new names, or names in general. I'm not letting my kid name them because God only knows what she would name the frog and Mr. Crow here. So if you guys can think of anything cute, I would be very, very much interested to see your thoughts in the comments down below. Okay, we do have Blood Moon coming out underneath the bottom of the deck, and I feel like this is significant. This is an 8. This also came out for Aries as well. All right, illusion, uncertainty, and narcissism. If you've been dealing with anything close to this, then this may be coming to the light. In fact, you may be saying, okay, it's time for me to really connect with my spirit guides, with my spirit team, my higher power, or my higher self, and get a handle on what is going on here, because something is amiss. Something is not right. Something feels off. And we do have the full moon in Aquarius that is going to be happening on the 9th, which is the day after the Lionsgate Portal. All right, ladies, if you would please, what is the overall energy for my Geminis for the Lionsgate Portal? We have the Four of Pentacles, so stability. All right, really maintaining and doubling down on one's stability. Can you tell me more about the Four of Pentacles, please, ladies? The Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this is very pentacle energy for an air sign. You're very focused on the stability aspect, time, effort, energy, money. Okay, stability. Growing, planting seeds, continuing to cultivate what you have already grown, or taking a look back and saying, okay, what do I need to change in order to grow this even further? The Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, we are inching up toward further growth, further success. Ooh, I love this. The Empress, Taurus and Libra in energy. You're really saying, I know my worth and my value, and I know what it is that I can accomplish here. What it is that I do deserve. The Five of Wands. Okay, there may be conflict, outside conflict. If you do reach a place of, I don't know why I'm getting jealousy all of a sudden. The Four of Pentacles. What is this Four of Pentacles about? The Six of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like you have been giving to something and you're not giving to it anymore because yeah, there we go. I mean, confusion here, illusion, uncertainty, and narcissism. Let's take the narcissism out of it. It's such an overused word, and so very few people understand the complex spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder. Illusion and uncertainty. That's the Seven of Cups right there. There's something here that you're not entirely certain about. Like, I've been giving to this, but I'm not seeing a return on it. This could be in a relationship to a job. It could be a relationship. All right. Take it as it resonates, because these are merely energies and they could be applied in many different areas of your life, as we are all on different timelines and we are all dealing with different circumstances in our life. These are general readings. If you would like a more in-depth personal reading with me, you can find the link for that in the description box down below, guys. All right. These are not one size fits all. All right. The more that you interact with the channel, the more that you comment down below, subscribe, like, all of those things, it does help me to pick up on your energy more. So do keep that in mind, and make sure that you are watching out for your rising, your moon, your Venus. All right, especially whenever we have lunations, the moon, the season that we are in, that could very much resonate with you as well. The Seven of Pentacles, please. What is it that we're assessing or moving toward? Okay, the Knight of Cups. The Two of Wands. Okay, all right. what do I want to give my emotion to? What do I want to spend my emotion on? That's time, effort, energy. And the Knight of Cups is bringing forth an emotional offer, or you're extending an emotional offer. But is it something that you want to grow? Is it something that is going to leave you confused, or is this something that you see potential in? If this is something here that has leveled out and you're saying, I don't see this growing any further than it already has, then you may be saying, all right, I stand at a crossroads and I need to make a decision that's for my best and highest good here with the Empress. What is the Empress, please, ladies? The Eight of Pentacles. See, we're still moving up in terms of Pentacles. I'm putting the hard work and effort into myself. Yeah, and the Three of Wands. I'm turning my back to the past and I'm looking toward the future. I'm waiting for my ships to come in. I am waiting for the star, the wish fulfillment. And what's interesting, again, I said, we have that full moon in Aquarius that is going to be happening the day after. And then 28 days hence, we'll be having that lunar eclipse in the sign of Virgo. So yeah, it's you're setting your intentions now and you're saying, I'm waiting. Whatever it is that has been leaving you confused here, I feel like you are convening with your higher self. You may have already convened with your higher self and you may have said, okay, I know what it is that I need to do. You may have already stepped away from this. You may already have withdrawn your energy and said, okay, I'm not giving to this anymore. In fact, I'm already looking at options. Or I'm withdrawing my energy because this is flat out confusing and you won't give me a direct answer. And with that in mind, I don't see this progressing any further. I need to make a decision. You know your worth and your value here, and you're putting active work into it. Pentacles are time, effort, energy. You're really cultivating your own self-worth and your own stability, and I love to see that. The Five of Wands. I'm really interested in this. What is this Five of Wands? I'm getting jealousy, honestly. The Queen of Swords. I feel like there's a sense of, and the Three of, you got to break some eggs to make an omelet. The Three of Swords. Yeah, if I have to walk away from something, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there you go. If I have to walk away from this, whatever this situation is that has not been fair and balanced in reciprocating my efforts, I'm withdrawing my energy and I'm leaving it out in the cold. I'm gone. I'm ghosting. I'm not giving it any more of my time, effort, and attention. Judgment. I'm making this judgment call and I'm letting it go. Scorpionic energy. The Sun. Yeah. Brighter days are ahead, but I have to make this decision first. The Two of Wands here. It's kind of bringing me back to that Two of Wands. I know this isn't going to mature anywhere past where it is at this moment. The King of Wands underneath of that, saying, yeah, it's time for me to really step up to the plate. Take a big swing at this. All right, Leo, Sag, and Aries. If this is in regards to a relationship, we do have Libra, which is the house of relationships. Mars is going to be moving from Virgo into Libra. So you may find yourself very irritated enough to make a change in your relationship area. Now, this can be relationships of any kind. There are work relationships. There are relationships that we have with friends. There are relationships that we have with family members. Whatever this is, you're saying, I choose not to participate anymore. I'm making an active decision to let this go or to make a judgment call that I'm not giving any more to this. I'm starving it out. I am leaving it out in the cold, the sun, and I feel like this is going to be very well known. This is not something that you're hiding. In fact, you may be even bringing it to the forefront. Again, I kind of get the feeling of either jealousy or there is someone here who is heartbroken over this and wants to... I don't feel like it's combative in a sense. I feel like this person is desperately trying to get you to change your perspective on this. The Queen of Swords has a clear line of sight. She sees things clearly with intellectual precision. And she is the only queen that has her head above the clouds. the Five of Wands being attached to that, you may have some people trying to get you to change your mindset. But once your mind is made up, I feel like you're not going to back down. I feel like you're saying, nope, I'm fighting this out. Tooth and nail. I know what it is. I mean, I'm certain here. I have, spiritual growth, accountability, and healing. I take accountability for the ways that I may not have. If there is anything that you do need to take accountability for, I feel like you are doing so. But by doing so, you're allowing this to close out. You're allowing this to finish. You're allowing yourself to heal. We cannot hold on to those negative attachments once they are gone. I made the mistake of doing that. And all it did was poison me. Okay? There's that old saying that says, holding on to a grudge is like drinking poison and hoping that the other person will die. Yeah. Don't do that. Spiritual growth. The Empress here is telling me that you've been working on this. I would like to see the High Priestess or the Hierophant, but Judgment here, the Sun. I feel like, yeah, you're something is really unmistakable, unavoidable at this point. You're not able to look away. The Sun's not going to let you. It's continually like beaming down here and saying, pay attention. The Sun, Leo energy. Judgment, Scorpionic energy. We have the Empress, Taurus, and Libran energy, and the King of Wands, Leo, Sag, and Aries. I feel like, if Mars is not, look at and see where you have Libra in your chart, because we all do, by the way. What house it's in for you, because it will be different for everyone. It always is. Even if you were born same date, same time, same place, it's gonna be different for everyone. I promise you guys. You're not gonna get duplicate charts. So take a look at where you have Libra in your house, and that may be where you're feeling a bit of anger, aggression, or even motivation, because Mars is the dispositor of not only aggression, it's the god of war, but it's also about where that natural fire in you is causing you to make changes and move forward. Okay, even if it's against all odds. Scorpionic energy and Judgment, the Sun, Leo, Sag, and Aries here in the King of Wands. We have the Empress, Taurus, and Libran energy, and that is it as far as the majors are concerned. Earth, air, fire, and water here all on the board. Do keep in mind, guys, that these are general readings. Now, I will be rotating all 12 signs on the channel as frequently as possible. So once I hit Pisces, I'll start back over with Aries. So make sure that you are subscribed, that you like, that you comment on the video. In fact, I would love to know. I need help, all right, guys? Because I need a name for this guy here and this guy here. And no, I am not letting my kid pick the name, because it's going to be ridiculous, and I am not going to abide by the names that she chooses. So if you have a name, and these guys are, I know, that's Halloween, but they're going to stay year-round, because I like them, and they're cute. So that's why. Yeah, if you guys can think up any names. And once we hit 10,000 subscribers, I will be giving away the signed, sealed, and numbered edition of the Seasonal Fox Tarot. All right. I will be making a special announcement, BT Dubs, in regards to a contest for, and it may be whatever name I pick for, I may be giving away 2 free personal readings. One for the name of the skeleton frog, and one for the name of the crow. And no, Edgar Allan Crow was already suggested by my husband, and I'm not taking that one. I want something unique. So let's go ahead and get those in the comments, guys. I greatly appreciate you, all of the support that you showed the channel. It does not go unnoticed, believe me. All right, guys, take care, and I will see you again here soon. I promise. Mwah. Bye. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for being with me here today and for taking time to sit with me and take a look at the energies that are surrounding you at this time. For a more in-depth personal reading, you can always book one in the description box below. And if you enjoyed this reading, then definitely check out these. All right, guys, take care, and I will see you again here soon. Mwah.